The Wii menu wasn't just a menu, it was our childhood. It had all these different channels, some normal, some weird, and some that sound completely fake. So today we're starting with the normal ones and slowly making our way to the weirdest Wii channels ever made. Make sure to stick till the end of the video, cause it gets really weird. The news channel. The news channel is probably the most normal channel on this list. It has exactly what it sounds like. A news app on the Wii. You could open it, scroll to different categories, and read headlines from around the world. The channel even updated through the Wii Connect 24, so the Wii could receive new information while it was on standby. For the time, that was actually kind of impressive, because it wasn't a phone, it wasn't a laptop, it was the same console when your Mii was bowling against your grandma. And then, right next to all of that, you had a serious little news channel. The funniest thing is, it made the Wii feel less like a game console and more like something for the whole family. Like Nintendo wanted the Wii to sit in a living room and be useful even when nobody was playing. Did most kids use it every day? Probably not. But it was one of those channels that made the Wii menu feel alive. Like there was more going on behind those little squares than just games. The Forecast channel. The Forecast channel was basically the Wii Weathers app. But the main thing everyone remembers was the globe. When you opened the channel, you could spin around this 3D Earth and pick different places. That was the part that it made feel special. Checking the weather was simple, but doing it on a rotating globe with that calm Wii music in the background made it feel way more important than it actually was. You could look at your own city and then suddenly you decide to check the weather somewhere on the other side of the planet. Not because you needed to know, just because you could. And that's what made this channel work. It took something boring like weather and made it feel like a tiny little experience. It was useful but also kind of peaceful. One of those channels you opened where you weren't even planning to play anything yet. You were just exploring the Wii menu. Everybody Votes channel. Here is where the Wii starting to feel a little bit experimental. This was a free downloadable channel where you could put simple polls. You would register a Mii as a voter, then answer questions with two possible choices. Stuff like, do you prefer dogs or cats? Do you like mayonnaise or ketchup? Do you prefer drawing or painting? And after voting, you could also predict which answer would be more popular. That was a smart part, because it wasn't just about your opinion. It made you wonder what everyone else was going to pick. Later, you could come back and see the result from your country and around the world. And for such a simple idea, it was weirdly interesting. There were no comments, no usernames, no drama, just Miis voting on random questions. It almost felt like a tiny innocent version of social media before social media took over everything. And that is what makes it so Wii. The Check Me Out channel, or Mii Contest channel outside North America, was basically an online showcase for Miis. You could upload your own Miis, browse Miis made by other people, and even download them to your console. There was also a contest section. Nintendo would give everyone a team, and people had to create a Mii that matched it. So instead of just making Miis for your own Wii, you could actually send them out into the world. And this was perfect for the Wii. Now at this point, we have to talk about the dating channel. To be clear, this one was never released really, but there have been rumors that Nintendo was brainstorming a strange social channel. It could have been a friends channel, it could have been a dating one, but that wasn't really appropriate for little kids. So wait, you thought this one was already weird? Wait until you see the last one, cause it's about to get a lot weirder than that. Today and Tomorrow channel, also known as the Luck channel, was one of the strangest lifestyle channels on the Wii. This channel gave fortune readings to your Miis. You would choose a Mii, and then the Wii would give you a luck rating for tomorrow and today. It could rate things like love, work, study, communication, and money, which is already hilarious. Because imagine being a kid and the Wii telling you that your work luck is low. Like bro, my only job is school and maybe cleaning my room. But the channel itself was very Wii. Soft colors, simple menus, Miis being used for something that had nothing to do with gaming. It felt like Nintendo was trying to make the Wii part of our daily routine. The Wii Room, or Wii no Ma. was a Japan-only channel that worked like a video service inside a virtual living room. When you opened it, your Miis could appear in a room, almost like they were hanging out together. You could see things like a theater, a shop, rooms, and shows. It was not really a game, but it was also not just a normal video app. That is such a Nintendo idea. Another company would just make a menu. Nintendo made a living room. Last but definitely not least was the food channel, or the Demae channel. It's probably the weirdest channel on this list. This was also a Japan-only Wii channel that let people order real food. Not in-game food, not a cooking minigame, actual food from restaurants. You could open the channel, browse food options, choose what you wanted, and place an order through the Wii. And then the food would be delivered to your house. That sounds made up, but it was actually real. Yes, these Japanese kids were lucky. And today, this idea is completely normal, but on the Wii with a remote, it feels insane. That is why this one deserves the final spot, because no matter how weird Wii channels you find, ordering actual food from your Wii still sounds so impossible, even though it really happened. Before I end the video, please like and subscribe because I'm trying to reach the 1000 subscribers. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.